How the top 3% of industry leaders are crushing the competition and dominating revenue, cash flow, and business value. Introduction. As a small business owner, you're always looking for ways to get ahead of the competition. You're constantly tweaking industry standards, norms, KPIs, and best practices to try to improve your business. But what if I told you that there's a group of companies out there that are dominating their industries by doing everything differently? These companies are the top 3% of industry leaders, and they're crushing the competition when it comes to revenue, cash flow, and business value. In this article, we'll take a closer look at the top 3% of companies and what sets them apart from the rest of the pack. We'll explore how they're challenging conventional thinking and breaking all the rules to achieve success. We'll also look at some case studies of companies that are dominating their industries by doing things differently. The data behind the dominance. First, let's take a look at the data behind the dominance of the top 3% of companies. According to recent studies, these companies control a whopping 60% of the revenue in any given industry. That's a staggering number, and it highlights just how much of an advantage these companies have over their competitors. So what makes these companies so successful? It's not just that they have more money to invest in their businesses, it's that they're doing things differently. They're challenging conventional thinking and coming up with new ways to approach their businesses. Case studies in disruption. Let's take a closer look at some case studies of companies that are dominating their industries by doing things differently. When you think of Apple, you probably think of high-end luxury devices that are out of reach for most consumers, but that's exactly what has made Apple so successful. While other tech companies were focused on creating cheaper and more accessible products, Apple went in the opposite direction and created high-end luxury devices that completely disrupted the market. And it worked. Today, Apple is one of the most profitable companies in the world, with a market cap of over $2.2 trillion. By challenging conventional thinking and doing something different, Apple was able to dominate the tech industry and become one of the most successful companies of all time. Peloton. Another example of a company that's dominating its industry by doing things differently is Peloton. While traditional gyms were focused on offering the cheapest memberships possible, Peloton went all in on creating a premium at-home fitness experience, and it paid off. In 2020, Peloton's revenue increased by a staggering 172%, while traditional gyms struggled to keep their doors open. By offering a unique and personalized fitness experience that couldn't be found anywhere else, Peloton was able to disrupt the fitness industry and become one of the most successful companies of the year, breaking the rules. So what can you learn from these case studies? First and foremost, don't be afraid to break the rules. The top 3% of companies are successful because they're not afraid to challenge conventional wisdom and try new things. Whether it's creating a luxury product or offering a premium service, don't be afraid to do things differently. Of course, breaking the rules isn't always easy. It can be scary to go against the grain and do something that's never been done before. But if you want to be successful, you need to be willing to take risks and try new things. The importance of unique value propositions. One of the keys to success for the top 3% of companies is their unique value proposition. The top 3% of companies don't just offer a product or service. They offer an experience that can't be found anywhere else. Think about what you can offer your customers that no one else can. What sets you apart from your competitors? What unique value proposition can you create that will make your business stand out in a crowded marketplace? By focusing on your unique value proposition, you can create a business that's truly one of a kind and that customers can't resist. Investing in your own growth and development. Finally, one of the secrets to the success of the top 3% of companies is their willingness to invest in their own growth and development. Whether it's hiring the best talent, investing in new technology, or expanding into new markets, these companies are always looking for ways to improve and grow. As a small business owner, it's easy to get caught up in day-to-day operations and forget about investing in your own growth and development. But if you want to be successful, you need to be willing to invest in yourself. Whether it's attending conferences, taking courses, or hiring a business coach, investing in your own growth and development is one of the best things you can do for your business. Conclusion. In conclusion, if you want to take your business to the next level and dominate your industry, it's time to start thinking like the top 3%. Challenge conventional thinking, create a unique value proposition, and invest in your own growth and development. Who knows? With a little bit of luck and a lot of hard work, you could be the next industry leader.